Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in House Flipper. In the last episode we sold off our abandoned house and made ourselves a nice little tidy profit. So let's take a look at the new houses and see what the next one is. So we've done first office and we just sold abandoned house, so the next one is the burned house. Oh yes, that definitely looks like there's been a fire. I will sell for renovation. A fire broke out at home, but the house did not suffer too much, and I estimate its condition as good. The house has 2 rooms, a kitchen, and a bathroom. And let's take a look at the pictures. Oh dear, poor thing, look at that. All that smoke damage. Oh, that looks horrible, doesn't it? Oh, fire. Oh, well, let's go and take this house, take a look at it, and give it a look. Do we want to go there? Yes, please. Let's go straight there. Oh, poor house. This house needs a lot of love. Oh, it looks sad. Poor little thing. Definitely going to have to paint outside after we've cleaned it up. Otherwise it's going to look very, very bad. Poor little thing. Oh. Let's take a quick look at the street. As they've gone to the trouble of making all that scenery, so let's have a look and see how much it varies. So it's a similar certain number of houses. I think there's 4 or 5 different houses and they keep just moving them into slightly different locations randomly. Oh, it's a sad little house. Let's take a quick look through here and then we'll have a clean up. Oh, do you know, if it was your house and it was, oh look, the door's all crooked. If it was your house and you had a fire, you'd be so devastated, wouldn't you? It's really, oh, it's very sad. Oh, very sad. Hang on. This looks kind of familiar. Hang on, a little bathroom. Although it's all smoke damage, so it is very different. Look at the smoke damage on the ceilings. Ooh. Although this is very different because of the smoke damage and all the ruination, this is the same layout, exact layout as we had in the last house, isn't it? This is exactly the same house but done up as if it's been on fire. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Because last time we took out part of the wall across here. Getting stuck on the furniture. We took part of the wall across here and made a little kitchenette in that area and opened this up a bit more, and then this became our bedroom, and we knocked a hole through into here so that the bathroom was off the bedroom so that we could put the kitchen all the way across. It's the exact same layout as the last house. Wow. Oh, that's quite clever actually of them, because they've only had to make one house, and then because they've changed the way the interior is and made it a fire damaged house, it looks at first glance like a completely different house, but it's actually the same house. Oh, that's quite clever. Well, last time when we moved all the walls and knocked out the door here, put the door in here so that the bathroom comes only off the bedroom, and then we knocked out part of this wall so this was all open. And then we had a little tiny kitchenette in here, up to where the door is. And then open this out into the living room area. So this time what we'll do is we'll keep all the walls exactly as they are. Because in the last time I did say, oh, well, maybe we could redo it in a different way. So this time what we'll do is we will redo it without moving the walls. So that we've done the house in 2 completely different ways. Yay! Result. So let's give it a good clean. So in this episode we'll give it a good clean. So we'll start by selling everything. Because of the fire damage, absolutely everything has to go. So let's sell everything. Everything has to go. Even the light switches and everything, because you'd have to completely rewire and redo everything after you've had a fire. Absolutely everything has to go. Ooh, if we can pick up all these little pieces of cardboard. Wow. Poor little house. It's a poor little sad little house. Don't worry, little house. We can put you back together. Let's make sure we've sold everything. Did we sell the front door? Yes. I might not be able to see all these pieces of cardboard. Can we get them all before we clean up? If we miss a few, I wouldn't be too surprised actually. Right, that's a lot of... Oh, poor little house. Did we sell everything? One more light switch. I think we might have got everything right. Time to start cleaning. And because of the fire damage, I'm not sure how much we can clean on the wall, so we'll go all the way up and down and round and see what we can get. Oh, I think it's beyond saving perhaps. Oh, look, this time we're going to need to do sockets. Oh, we didn't do that before, did we? So if we go around all the edges first, try and get as much. Wow, that was easy to move the dirt off the roof. Wow, that was very quick. And then we need to clean all the windows, get it all nice and squeaky clean. And then we can start deciding what to do with the interior. This one's going to look dramatically different because everything's so grey and black that the smallest little thing that we do to it is going to make a huge, huge difference to the house overall. Okay, what did we need? Oh, there's a little smudge down the bottom there. Did we get that? Yes. And the hardest thing with the cleaning is the windows, because the controlling the little squidgy is actually a little bit finicky. So it needs a little bit of practice in order to be able to do it relatively efficiently. But of course all the cleaning is so much faster than in real life. I wish it was this easy to clean in real life. I wouldn't mind the cleaning so much in real life then. There we go, and this is the last window in the little bedroom area. Right, did we get all the cleany bits? Yes, I think we get all the cleany stuff in there. So let's start on the living room. Let's do the floor first. That's a lot easier to see, that one. Let's give it a... Oh, look at the ceiling. Look at that. Oh, that's very satisfying. The amount of difference that makes very, very quickly. Oh, that's beautiful. That's 100 times better, isn't it, already? Right. Okay, look at the tops and the bottoms of the windows. Get all that dirt off. And then we need to come back and clean the windows themselves. First window. Use my squidgy up and down. Squidgy the window clean. Here we go. Squidgy, 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 squidgy. Squidgy, squidgy, squidgy. So in the last house we will use some fairly bright colours, I think. So this time perhaps we should use more muted colours in the sort of pastel end, like whites and creams and pale, maybe tiny tinges of colour rather than solids. Maybe the outside we should do in a cream or white. Make it look very, very fresh, in total contrast to the burnt out wreck that the poor little thing is at the moment. Oh, don't forget to clean outside either, Kitty, because we didn't clean the outside of the house. We normally clean the outsides first, but we didn't do that this time because I wanted to see how bad the interior was after a fire. Oh, poor little house. Can't flip the house in this state. Let's get it all sorted. Give it some TLC. Shine it up. Alright, let's move on to the kitchen. Quick squidgy on the floor. See how much dirt we can get up. Oh, look at that ceiling. Ouch, that ceiling is ickety. But it comes clean super, super fast. Because we've got the maximum points in all the cleaning things now, so the cleaning jobs go by zoom, zippity wee, all finished, off we go. We've done most of the windows now. I think we've just got one more window in the bathroom. Did we get all the dirt in here? I think we did. Time to start on the bathroom. Ceiling, oh, windowsill was a bit icky, wasn't it? Right, I think this is the last of the cleaning on the interior. So squidgy, 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 squidgy. Let's have a quick clean on the outside of the house. Let's see how bad you are on the outside. Are we too bad up here? Bit of dirt upon the gutter and edges, the eaves. Quite often there's a little bit around the sides of the windows. And a bit of dirt there on the corner. Up there on the roof area. Clean that up. Check the windows. How are we doing? Yes, we can see all the... Oh, this, I think we need to sell this fence. This is not looking good. Let's sell the bits of fence there. And then let's clean along this patio area. Oh good, that came up quite well. That's a good job because I don't think it would let us change anything there. So, quick look at the window. Check the eaves, I think that's probably most of it. So we're going to need to make sure we change the outside of this fairly quickly, I think. I think perhaps white. What do you think? Maybe white? Yes. So I think yes, pales and whites, I think. So let's start by taking a quick look at the flooring, because this poor little floor's very sad, isn't it? Let's use the... Let's use the plain white ceramic tile on the kitchen floor and the bathroom floor, like so. Oh, huge difference already, look at that, huge difference. Then in the main room we're going to want a panel. Should we use the pale? Let's use the lighter of the browns in the main living room area. Don't forget the little nooks where the doors are. And for the bedroom, I think I'd quite like a carpet. But I think, should we use the beige? Yes, let's use the beige. Let's keep everything fairly light. Oh, a little nook over here, like so. And then we are going to need to think about some fixtures and fittings. Let's do installations. Let's start with the radiators. Let's pop those in all the rooms so that we don't miss any out. So let's attach the bottom and the top, like so. That's the bedroom one. Now we're also going to need to fix the broken sockets here. Look, so assemble. So we need to unscrew the little screws and then move out and pop in the new wiring. So that we've got a safe plug. Screw in the tops and the bottoms, pop your safety plate on, protect them little fingers, and then slowly work our way around the house doing all of these fixtures and fittings, which we didn't have to do in the last one. So although they've used the same design of the house, they have changed it quite a bit with the fire damage and then with adding new things to do, like the light, not the light fittings, the sockets is new. We haven't had to do that before. So that's that one. And this room here will need a new radiator, so let's buy another radiator, pop that on here. So let's attach it to the pipework. and turn it on. Let's check the switches on the floor. Yes, this is a single one, so we unscrew in the centre and at the two sides, and then pop in the wiring and screw them in nice and tight and close it all up. Pop the screws in, protective faceplate, and all done. And does this one need doing too? Yes, this one needs doing too. Let's start with the unscrewing. Didn't move the front plate quite far enough for the game to be happy with that. Live, earth, neutral, fasten, close, screw in, and faceplate. All finished. That's all of those fixtures in here. Another radiator for the kitchen area, and let's assemble. Now, how's the screws? The socket there, they're okay with that socket there, which just leaves us the bathroom. So we now need a sink. Let's use a fairly simple bathroom fittings. Let's have the simple sink because it's not that big a bathroom. Let's make it feel like there's a little bit more space by just putting in a small sink rather than one of those big fitted ones. Attach the pipes and at the other side, and just make sure the taps are all done, and just now the outlets, screw those in. Now we need a toilet. Let's use a small flatty to make it look like there's more space, and assemble. And then all we'll need to do is pop in a shower, I think, and then we'll have most of the fittings ready for us to decorate around and to do all of the tidying up in the next one. And then the outside of the house I will start painting. I think we're going to do it in white, so I'll do that off camera because that will take quite a long time to paint all the way around the outside of the house. And then in the next one we can start putting in the paintwork, the lighting and the furniture. I think we've made very, very good progress on today's episode. So we'll just finish off this shower. Just a few more bits on the sides to tighten up and screw in together. Check all the corners are all nicely fitted together. Pop the top on, screw it all together, and then we'll just have our little baseboard to pop in, and all the fixtures are completed. Beautiful. We have made a huge change to this house already. It's looking so much better already. So we'll paint it, I think. So walls, paint. Shall we use the light cream or shall we use the white? Let's use the white. No, actually, do you know what? How about we use a faded lemon? Let's use the faded lemon. Let's buy a couple of pots of that, and we're going to pop that on the outside of the house. It's going to look lusciously beautiful, isn't it? So I'll continue painting off camera and we'll come back in the next one to paint the insides and think about furniture. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy gaming!